Hey, this is MassX with a brand new Eminence in Shadow Master of Garden video, and boy, I don't know if I had my head in the sand or what, was not expecting this today on New Year's Eve, at least for myself, but yeah, let's take a look here. A lot of stuff dropped today. We have version 2.1.0.2 update, which basically has a Happy New Year campaign, which you're going to be able to get 6,000 gems, 3,000 for logging in today, 1,500 for the next 2 days, so don't forget to log in. You've got a selection summon for Shared Silence Epsilon, which we will break down. That's our other event character. Usually we get that a week later, but yeah, they're coinciding it with New Year's Eve. We also got a SS Guaranteed Shadow Festival Volume 1. We're going to talk about that too, because I do not think this is a wise choice. We also got an event pack for Epsilon, Gem and Crystal Mega Pack, New Year only Burger Bonus, Monthly Gem Value Pack. Real quickly, we'll just go through some of the stuff really fast. For that monthly gem value pack with the burger bonus, all it means is if you buy gems normally, the incentive is you get 50 Tuna King burgers. So yeah, if you're a purchaser, makes total sense. They also released, as you can see, they want to make some money before the end of the year. Another package. Basically, if you are a purchaser, this is only going to matter to you. You get your Phantasm gems like normal, your 8,000, but you also get 10x magic crystals. So it's a nice incentive. As usual, they also released the Epsilon event pack. You know, they always release those event packs to coincide with those characters during events. So yeah, if you're gonna pull for her, it's worth it. You get the extra premium shop open. You get, you know, you can see it on the screen. It's nothing new. Now this one I really don't like. It's first off, it's 6,000 paid gems only. And when you summon, the 10th character is guaranteed to be first member alpha or second member beta, both solid characters. But for 6,000 paid gems, I don't know. Now, if it would have been a Shadow Festival choice of all the Shadow Festival characters, then I would say that's a whole different story. But with this one, you're basically only going to either get alpha or beta, as well as you can obtain one magic gear with the exchange points in the 7 Shadow Festival store. Yeah, I don't recommend this. I think it's overpriced, especially since it's alpha and beta. Not that they're bad characters, they're both solid characters, but as we've already seen, more and more characters are coming out and the power creep is kicking in. So yeah, unless you're desperate to have either of these two, I don't recommend going after this. Besides that, we got Yellow Sanctuary is live. Also too, just so you're aware, they did release a new floor tree, so it's on level 17 now. We got the equipment box campaign, which is always nice. We also got a Happy New Year campaign too, with some missions here, and if you complete missions and get SS Alpha, solid green tank. So this is going to be really worth going through, and as you can see, there's some good stuff in here, so I'd highly recommend going through what's here. And as you can see, if you just read the current New Year's event, episode 1, boom, you get the SS Alpha, so good stuff there. But the lady of the hour, yes, is Shared Silence Epsilon, our other event character. Let's go ahead and take a look at this character up close. She's an elf, Shadow Garden, 7 shadows. Her skills, if we go into the Awakening, first slot is your add magic gear slot, so we don't need to talk about that. Number 2 is Shared Silence. Each time damage is received, recovers own HP by 1,000 of attack up to 5 times. CT is 3 seconds, and shields damage 200% of skill user's attack up to 5 times for 15 seconds. CT is also 3 seconds, so that's not bad. She's got an interesting toolkit. I really like her. The only problem is if you have the other green tanks, they're solid tanks for green, especially the SS Alpha that you're going to be able to get for free just doing the Happy New Year missions. So yeah, for free to play, of course, I'd be holding my gems and making sure I've got my SS Alpha if I don't already have her, and if you do, well, then you're going to be able to awaken her up some more. Going back to Shared Silence Epsilon, though, for Awakened Skill 1, Time to Shine, raises own defense by 60% for 10 seconds, further recovers HP by 150% of attack, inflicts Provoke on all enemies for 15 seconds. For Awakened Skill 2, inflicts stun on single enemy with highest attack for 3 seconds. Always gotta love stun on characters. Further inflicts 50% damage, shields damage 50% of skill users' attack on all Shadow Garden allies for 15 seconds. That's something you're gonna see with this character. It is not really limited to green. She can be used in an assortment of setups. And for her Awakened Hidden technique, shields damage 200% of skill users' attack on all allies for 15 seconds, further raises attack by 40% for 15 seconds, and speed by 40% for 15 seconds if Shadow Garden recovers own HP by 100% of attack. So her only caveat for some of the requirements is Shadow Garden, so it's going to make her playable in a lot of team setups. Very good character. I mean, point blank, she's a solid tank, and she'd be great. But again, is she a necessity? I don't think so. Not at all. I think she's really good, and she's going to play really well in a lot of different setups. But she's definitely not one that you're going to have to worry about getting. I mean, if I was forced to be picking between the two, I think I have to definitely go for Snowy Rendezvous Zeta if I was going to pick between the two. But both really good characters. So they did a good job on the 2 event releases for this. We went over everything, but again, I would not recommend this guaranteed Shadow Festival. I think 6,000 paid gems with only the choice of the 2 characters, first member alpha as well as beta. I just can't justifiably recommend this for anybody to go after at all, even though they're both solid characters. I just think there's enough out there now, and if you've been playing the game, you probably have setups that you don't, those would not be necessities for you. But let me know what you think about Shared Silence Epsilon. I think she's a really good tank, don't get me wrong. But a necessity? No, not in the least. So with that, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. And have a great and happy New Year. Be safe.